Hello everyone, welcome to a new Let's Play of King of Dragon Pass. Let's go ahead and get started. This is essentially an adventure game set in the world of Glorantha, which is the setting for the Runequest RPG. And the setting of the game itself is based heavily upon Iron Age, Indo-European, Anglo-Saxon type civilizations, but of course with the, within the fantasy setting of Glorantha. Let's go ahead and get started. There once was a time when gods and people walked the earth together. Your clan traces its ancestry back to those times. Your clan history begins when you join the forces of the storm god Orlanth. Back then, Orlanth was simply one of many upstart rebellious gods bent upon conquest of the world. Orlanth's unique contributions at that time were personal honor and a close kinship to the other deities who seemed to be on the winning side. After many tribulations, adventures, and discoveries, Orlanth proved himself worthy of marrying Ernalda, the Earth Mother. The two of them created the marriage ring and established great harmony in the world through this sacred bonding. Your clan took part in the wedding ceremony. Most clans either whooped with Orlanth or learned a secret from Ernalda. A few clans stood with Elmal, god of horses and the sun, as an honor guard. How do you prepare for the great marriage? 1. Your men and women donned gleaming armor and stood guard with Elmal to protect the celebrants from Orlanth's many enemies. Your men whooped with Orlanth and drank the 8 known drinks, so that their heads would hurt during the ceremony. Your women withdrew with Ernalda and learned the list of names, which they promised not to repeat to the men. So this determines which of these 3 deities is most important to your clan. We're gonna go ahead and choose Orlanth. Orlanth and Ernalda, neither one really makes the game that much more difficult. The game is a little bit more difficult if you choose Elmal, but not really significantly so. So let's just go with Orlanth. Orlanth's struggle to remake the world was just beginning, and many other gods joined him in it. Orlanth undertook many wars of conquest. Other more peaceful deeds were just as important. Your earliest famous event was the Battle of Extinguished Field, when Orlanth's forces defeated those of his worst enemy, Yelm the Bright Emperor. The 100-Day Hunt, when Orlanth's brother Odalia tracked the Sky Bear. Jested's Settlement, when Asaris the Talking God outwitted foreign deities in a difficult negotiation. The Procession of the Animals, when Eralda the Cow Mother led the sacred herds into Orlanth's stead. When Barntar, son of Orlanth and Ernalda, harnessed oxen to plow. When Ernalda sent her daughters, and her daughters went to the hidden place, and then came back with many secrets. When Lankermai, the knowing god, learned how to use the marking bone, which could mark signs of power upon anything. When Pella, the pottery goddess, made the first pot to store grain in. When Roitina, lady of dance, first performed the clan-making dance. So again, each one of these will give your clan a little bit of a different benefit. I'm going to choose Pella, the pottery goddess, made the first pot to store grain in, because that will give us some benefits regarding crafters. And I do like that. Orlanth succeeded in remaking the world, and thus began the golden era called the Storm Age. Orlanth's son, Vingot, was a famous warlord during this time. Most of the people in the area were among his followers. Many people who would not have survived joined his tribes. He was a great organizer and helped the many scattered people form into new clans and tribes. Your clan was one of those, aided by King Vingot. After you proved yourselves robust and capable of survival, Vingot placed a remnant people under your protection. They were the Nalda Bin, or stick farmers. You had a choice whether to make them into thralls, slaves, or adopt them as members of your clan. How did you add these strangers? As thralls or as adopted family? So this determines whether, how your clan will react to, in certain events, which will give your clan more magic or less magic, depending on whether you follow the ancestors or not. We're going to go ahead and take them as adopted family. The foes of the Vingotlings were many. Your people fought hard against them. Which one of them in particular did you fight? Bose Takang, the Troll Lord. Ukar Gra, King of the Basmoli Beastmen. Chinkus Mor, the Elf Warlord. Tada the Green, champion of the flat land called Prax. Faralinthor, the Salty Lord of the Sea. Vasvena, son of Valind, warlord of the Ice Tribe. So again, some of these choices make the game a little bit easier than others, or more difficult than others. You never really want to choose the Beastmen. That's just a bad idea all around. I am going to choose Bose Takang, the Troll Lord, because I believe this will mean that we'll get a little bit of extra magic when we fend off troll attacks, but I'm not positive. The Storm Age ended in disaster when the gods and creatures of chaos came and destroyed nearly everything. Orlanth and his allies fought hard against them, but chaos almost always won. Catastrophes shook the world, such as the Sunfall, the Rain of Blood, and the terrible Laughing Tsunami. In this era, many gods died, and many new ones rose to prominence. The darkness got so bad that even Orlanth and his companions had to abandon humans to their own destiny. Only a few deities, either small ones or weak ones, remained at all. The world stagnated and died. Your clan, whatever its previous glory, was diminished to a ragged handful of hardy survivors. Hjort the King was the leader who emerged amid the turmoil of the darkness. The combined efforts of Hjort and his companions helped set the world in order again. He created the laws that we follow to this day. One of the great distinctions which Hjort discerned among his clans was that some of them tended towards either peace or war, while others maintained a balance between these two principles. Which kind was your clan? Well, because we like to be able to go to war, but also talk peace. We will be a balanced clan. If you're a war clan, I believe you're not forced into doing war more often, necessarily, or at least all the time, but you basically are encouraged to do so, and with the peace clan, you're kind of discouraged from doing so. So we'll go for balanced, because there are definitely going to be people that we're going to need to destroy. Finally, the sun rose again. While the rest of society worked to protect itself, find food, or otherwise just survive, the first priests worked to reestablish links with the ancient deities. Thanks to this new harmony between people and deities, the world was slowly improved. Once the awakening process had begun, it got easier and went quicker, as the gods helped wake each other up. Who was the first deity which your clan helped to awaken? None, our ancestors were good enough. None, we retained worship of our living deity. Elmal the Loyal Thane, Arax the Storm Bowl, Odalia the Hunter, or Arnalda the Mother Goddess, Orlanth the Father, Isaris the Talking God, Lankar Mai the Knowing God, Chalana Arroy the Healing Goddess, or Aralda the Cow Mother. Now, this will determine what extra shrine we get, and it may have something to do with like additional blessings, but I'm not sure about that part. It's basically going to be a good early boost as opposed to something else. So I think we'll take Isaris, the Talking God. That'll help us get more trade routes, but not that much of a big boost, really. Things have been different since the dawn, 1,300 years ago. Orlanth and the other gods retreated from the world, leaving it to mortals. You can still contact the gods through ritual and sacrifice, or enter their realm by reenacting the great stories about their deeds, which contain great magic. But they no longer walk beside you. When you settled in a new place, you marked this great change in the world by naming your land not after a god, but after a mortal like yourselves. You called it Hjortland, in honor of the king who taught you how to survive during the darkness. About 600 years ago, a dragon approached you, either in its own form or that of a human with a dragon's soul inside it. The dragons had always been hostile, or at the very best, utterly uncaring. Orlanth has always been the dragon slayer. After appropriate debate, you had to choose whether to believe the dragon, to cooperate and learn to do what dragons know, or to refuse the dragon and maintain neutrality, or to actively oppose the dragon's plans. What was your attitude towards the dragons? Hostile, we fought against them. Negative, we would never believe a dragon. Neutral, we didn't go along. Or positive, we joined into their dragon knowledge. We'll quickly learn whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. We'll go with neutral, though, as much as I want to go for positive. Most of the people who said yes to the dragons moved to Dragon Pass, a land to the north of your home, Hjortland. You stayed in Hjortland, and it was a good thing too, for a little over 200 years ago the dragons rose up and ate everyone who lived in Dragon Pass. They ate the Orlantha along with all the other foolish human dragon friends. For a long time, no humans went to Dragon Pass. Everyone was sure that the dragons would eat them too. I feel like this is a terrible aspersion cast upon dragons. Recent events in Hjortland have made you think twice about the abandoned land of Dragon Pass. A generation ago, a usurper who called himself the Pharaoh came to Hjortland and started a civil war. Your clan was one which broke into disputes, sometimes violent, about whether to support the Pharaoh or not. In the end, your group of dissidents decided that it would be better to risk the dangers of Dragon Pass than to stay and kill your own kin, which is the greatest sin an Orlantha can commit. The dissidents, unable to live under the Pharaoh, would move northward to Dragon Pass. People of similar beliefs from other clans had already made the same decision and settled lands here. So you made a new clan, and made it a balanced clan, just as your ancestors had done in the days of King Hjort. Your new clan made the dangerous trek to Dragon Pass and selected a place to live. Like the other Orlantha refugees from Hjortland, you settled in Quivinaland, a mountainous area to the southeast quadrant of Dragon Pass. You would call these lands your home, or Tula. Tradition required you to make a formal land claim. How much land did you claim? As much as we needed, no more. More than we needed to grow into. Lots more than we would probably need. Huge tracts, far more than needed. So the downsides of these, or the upsides of these, is if you choose as much as you need, no more, then basically you'll have just enough land to work by all of your current population, but that does mean that as your population gets larger, you will struggle to actually have enough food and everything. More than we needed to grow into. It'll take a little bit more than you currently need, but it will be harder to patrol, and similarly, the larger it is, the harder and harder it is to patrol it and protect yourself from attacks from other people. So we'll go ahead and choose more than we needed to grow into. If we make war upon neighbors, we can always take more land. So, your clan history. To prepare for the marriage of Ernalda and Orlantha, your men whooped and drank with Orlanth. Your clan's earliest famous event was when Pella made the first pot to store grain in. You added strangers to your tribe as adopted family. Your ancient enemy is Boztakang, the Troll Lord. Your clan was a balanced clan. You first awakened Asari as a talking god. Your attitude towards dragons was neutral. And I believe if you click on any of these, you can go back and change them. You have more land than you need to grow into. We'll go ahead and choose difficulty level average. We'll go ahead and choose game length long. For the short game, forge a tribe from other clans, have a clan leader elected king, and keep the kingship for 10 years. Long is have your clan leader become king or queen of Dragon Pass. First forge other clans into a tribe, then unite the tribes into a kingdom. So it's basically, the long game is doing everything that you need to do for the short game, and a bit more. So go ahead and stick with long. And the clan name is, of course, going to be the Dragon Clan. Because why not? Alright, the Dragon Clan. The year is 1329. This is Sacred Time. It's a period of celebration at the end of the year, or the beginning of the year, I guess, maybe technically. Last year, we built a clan hall, some steads, and a shrine to Orlanth. But when we left Hjortland, we lost much of our connection with the gods. Other clans we knew back in Hjortland also sent emigrants to Dragon Pass, so we already have friends and enemies in the new land. It's now time for the annual allocation of our clan magic. So, we can look over our Tula here. We can see that our 1,462 sheep provide us with wool and meat. Our 750 cattle are wealth, milk, and meat for our clan. Our forest, where our 1,494 pigs feed during the day. Pasture for our herds. Is there something about the horses? Yeah, our 50 horses provide mounts for our weapon thanes and nobles. 4 weapon thanes guard close to our settlement. Here we have our main deity is Orlanth, king of the gods. And this will change depending on who your main deity is. Shrine to Orlanth, the storm king, provides rain. We don't have any others. We've got our clan hall, where the chief lives. 28 nobles make up the clan's leadership. 274 carls tend the clan's cattle and raise our food. 8 hunters, they bring in food for 16 people. 136 cotters tend the clan's sheep and raise our food. And I think that's about it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and proceed. Okay. So we've got some people already on our clan ring. This is what we got here, the clan ring. And depending on who we have here determines what we can put magic into. Our current reputation is in between stick picker and king. And every year at Sacred Time we'll get a forecast. Our God Talkers forecast that the next harvest will be a good one. So that's good. Some worried that the udders of our cows would give only trickles of milk this year. Alright, so that's something that we may want to consider. So we've got our clan leaders here, and each of them is going to have a suggestion to make if we click on them. We've not honored our clan deity by performing the hero quest Orlanth and Aroka. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Barn gratis. Randella here, we've performed no hero quests. Vanina. If we were a peace clan, we would be able to allocate even more of our magic to children, crops, and herds. Or Stanor. Keep at least 1 point of magic in reserve in case we need it for something unexpected. We must put magic into mysteries so we can learn the proper rituals for keeping the udders of our cows flowing. That's Garnaneva. Brandgore. It's easier keeping people healthy than trying to cure them later. I think we should allocate 2 to health magic, and conserve a few points in case we need to call on Chalana Roy during the year. And Ophir. Spend all we can on mysteries, then we can sacrifice for understanding of the important blessings. And that is reasonable. I'm going to put 1 into mysteries. I am going to put 1 into herds. Since we're going to get a good harvest, I'm not going to put any into crops. I am going to put 1 into war in case we get raided. Not going to do any quests. I don't feel like doing anything with trade. Hunting should be okay. And I think that this is going to be good. We'll reserve the rest. We can spend more later as we build it up. Okay. So, yeah, okay, so Sacred Time is the end of the year. It's now 1330. Sea season is the planting season. Click to advance to the next season. Yeah, I don't want to do that. And let's go ahead and take a look at who we've got available to put on our clan ring. Alright, so, we want people who are pretty good at things. We've got a renowned leader here. He does worship Orlanth, and you do want someone who worships Orlanth as a leader. And renowned leadership is pretty good. Unfortunately, he's also 60, which means that he's not going to last all that long. Randella here is excellent with animals and excellent with leaders. Very good at a bunch of other stuff. That's not bad, but she is old. She worships Aralda. And you want to have a different person who worships a different deity in all the positions. It's not as good if you've got, like, 2 people worshipping the same deity. Vanina, age 28, worships Yermal the Trickster. It is very good to have someone on the ring who is a trickster. Don't take me off the ring. I don't want to go. I really, really like it here. So tricksters are pretty rare to get. So having one who is also age 28. That's pretty fantastic. She's not great at anything, unfortunately. There's basically 6 levels. No skill, fair, good, very good, excellent, and renowned. But she is 28. She'll get better as she gets older. Fortunately, it'd be nice if her magic was a bit better. Orstenor, age 33, worships Elmal. He is excellent at combat. And Garnaneva worships Ernalda. Very good at animals, excellent at plants, so that's not bad. Brangor worships Chalana Arroy. He is excellent at magic, so that's not bad. Ophir worships Lanker Mai. He is excellent at custom. But we also want... We've got animals, animals, bargaining, combat, custom, leadership, magic, and plants. And we're going to want good people in, with these skills on our clan rings. So, for now, I'm actually going to just take everyone off the clan ring so we can see who is the best. If we check the leadership. Okay, so Barngratis is the best at leadership. We've got an excellent... Unfortunately, Kalai, age 60, is... we kind of want... Yeah, since he is 60, we kind of want someone who's going to be available... fairly young, but has good leadership to take his place when it comes to that. For custom, Ophir at age 26 is excellent at custom, so that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and take him. We're going to want, let's see, combat. We've got Orngarin, age 37, who's excellent at combat. And we do want people of various, fighting deities on there. We also want women on the ring. I believe if there's 4 women on the ring, then we'll get a boost to our fertility. So let's go ahead and put Orngarin on. Let's see, you're excellent. You're both excellent. What else are you good at? You're very good at plants, so you could be our plant person. And you're just good at other stuff, so yeah, let's get you on. Let's see. Animals. You're excellent at animals. You're excellent at animals. You're very good at animals and you're 25, so that might be a good thing to put on, get you on. Bargaining-wise, you're renowned at bargaining. You're renowned at bargaining. Age 33. Excellent and excellent. Okay. Let's get you on. Let's go ahead and get our trickster on, because it's always good to have a trickster. And unfortunately, we're not going to have 4 women on the ring. We could get you on plants. You're also very good at animals. You're very good at plants. Let's go check out animals. Yeah, let's have you on. So we've got someone from a different deity, and this should be good. We got some good young people available as well, so let's go ahead and reorganize. Alright, now, let's take a look and see what people are saying. Both the farmers and the weapon thanes are satisfied. We have no healer on the ring. A worshiper of Chalana Arroy lets us perform healing rituals. Brangor could fill the role. We should have more hunters. Don't have anything to add right now. Our crafters are already producing about as many goods as we can trade away. If we had more trading partners, we could support more crafters. I don't have anything to add right now, and I think a feast is in order. Of course you do. Okay, well... So, you feel that we should have more hunters. let's see how many, what we've got on, farmers. No, it's not. Give me what I want. Let's see. More trade, relations, farming. Let's check out farming. Our food situation seems okay. The expected harvest should last a year. Cattle know when they ought to go home, and then they leave the pasture. We need 262 farmers and 210 oxen to work all of our cropland. We have 403 healthy farmers. 253 of our cattle are strong, young oxen. Okay, so we've got plenty of farmers. Our animals need to graze on 26 hides of land and be tended by 65 herders. Looks like we're pretty good then. So yeah, I think that we could definitely afford to get some more crafters. Let's go up to 30. Okay. While foraging for berries in the bush, women of the clan encounter a talking fox. In halting trade talk, it tells them that it will protect them from the spirits of the wood if the clan agrees not to clear any more of the forest for the next 5 years. The clan must also agree to stop hunting foxes. Let's see. For that period, the fox warns that the spirits will be very angry if the clan doesn't comply. It tells them that it will be waiting for them the next day, when they have talked to the other two legs. Okay. Protect them from the spirits of the wood for 5 years. Okay, well, let's see what our clan has to say about that. If we stop hunting foxes, we would not only lose the chance to take fox pelts, there will be more foxes, and they will eat other small game animals we would otherwise catch. And he is suggesting, tell people to avoid the fox. Ophir, talking animals are strong spirit friends. Its threat could be very real. Agree to both conditions. She also thinks that we should agree to both conditions. We must agree to its demands. The undead are our real enemies, and we can't afford angry spirits distracting us from that fact. The Barndar guy says, although they are rare, every type of animal has especially intelligent individuals who can talk and even cast magical spells. A talking fox might be worth 10 cows. Capture the fox and trade it to another clan is what his suggestion is. Garnaneva thinks, we can't agree to leave the land uncleared. We need to grow more food to feed our people. And Vanina says, fox is one of Yurmol's favorite animals. He would be honored by the sacrifice of a talking one. She thinks we should capture the fox and sacrifice it to the gods. I feel like we should agree to both conditions. The fox said that we would never know the full measure of disaster we had avoided. Alright, so now it's fire season. We spent most of that early period just doing other stuff. Let's go ahead and get some more weapon thanes. Actually, let's check out our... what we can do here. We kind of want to get the milk blessing, if we can. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a sacrifice. We've got a lot of goods, so we can afford to sacrifice some goods. Let's go with about 15. As much we can learn about Aralda's mysteries. We want to get the milk blessing. Calf blessing is pretty good too, but Aralda revealed the workings of the calf blessing ritual. Alright, so you really can't do more than one... I mean, you can do more than one sacrifice in a year, but trying to do more, you have a higher barrier to success with each successive one. Let's go ahead and get some more weapon thanes. Each new weapon thane requires 3 cows worth of equipment. That's okay. Prominent members of the Tyrannical clan come to your clan for help. This is not a good thing we have to say, but our chieftain, Coralmar, has gone mad. He makes foolish decisions and will not listen to the counsel of the clan ring. We do not want to risk kin strife, but something must be done. If you agree to raid us, we will make sure that Coralmar falls beneath your blades. Then we will owe you a great debt. And Brandgradus says, if we succeed in killing their chief, relations with them will improve. If we try and fail, they will get much worse. Ophir says, Orlanthi are expected to obey chosen leaders, but since Korlmar has gone mad, it could be argued that he is no longer the leader they chose. And he suggests do as they ask. He suggests politely decline. Orngarin suggests nothing. If you decide to warn old Madblood, send at least 5 warriors along with our delegate. Vastir says that they are cursed. Rostakos suggests do as they ask. This is not a simple bargain, but if we succeed, they will owe us much. Garneva also suggests that we do as they ask. Orlanth's older brother was thrown into the sex pit by hostile giants. There he was driven mad, and afterwards he was nothing but trouble. Oh my. Vinina says to do as they ask. Normally I find politics dull, but this is exciting. Yeah, it's a trickster for you. Alright, let's go ahead and do as they ask. It is fire season. So we're going to be raiding the Tedanlings. And let's go ahead and send 12 of our 14 weapon thanes. Let's go ahead and send most of our auxiliaries. We can bring in an ally, and let's go ahead and bring in most of our footmen. Okay, the Hendarti sent 30 warriors. We were spotted by the Tedanling patrols, and our 12 weapon thanes and 147 footmen are facing 10 weapon thanes and 135 swordsmen. So let's go ahead and plunder. Let's go ahead and sacrifice to Orlanth. We'll go ahead and spend 1 magic since we've got it. They are close to us, so we could seize their land, but I don't need to do that yet. And we'll go ahead and charge. Each force charged the other. It was a short, nasty battle. We drove the Tedanlings from the battlefield, and were able to plunder their Tula. Our share of the plunder was 28 cows and 11 horses. That is pretty nice. We took 23 cows worth of loot. With their careful attention, our auxiliaries kept 1 warrior from dying, and patched up 7 of the wounded. So we lost 1 weapon thane to their 4. We lost 3 footmen to their 22. We slew their chieftain for them. They said they owed us much, but it did not seem as if our grim and necessary act had won their affection. Our herders report that when we sent nearly all our warriors to raid the Tedanlings, the Ernaldori clan brazenly rode into our lands and stole 15 cows. That is going to happen. Alright, it is Earth season, so we do not want to raid here. Well, we could do cattle raid, but still, we don't really want to do that. We want to bump up our patrols. So we get 6 in and 6 out. And we have 142 goods, so we can definitely build something. We want to start with a Watchtower. And it is still Earth season, so I would like to do a stake perimeter in case we get attacked by people on horses. Okay. Gustand, one of your weapon thanes, complains that he was insulted when invited to dine among the stag hearths. He was fed disgusting, rotten food, while his hosts dined well. He asked for a towel to wipe his hands, and was given one which was dirty and full of holes. They meant to slight us, Gustand said, and I say that we should punish them for their gross insolence. Some of the other weapon thanes murmur their support for Gustand's words. Relations between our clans are poor, and they are daring us to make things worse. So he has no suggestion. Ophir suggests, compose a poem satirizing the stag hearths. A well-phrased satire stings longer than a sword. Its bite can linger for generations. Orngarin suggests we raid the stag hearths. Raid them! Vastir says, the stag hearths have insulted us without actually breaking the rules of hospitality. He suggests we send a delegation to protest the stag hearth's poor hospitality. Rostakos suggests that we convince Gustand to forget this. Gustand holds this insult close to his bosom. It will be hard, but not impossible, to convince him to give it up. Garnaneva suggests, don't interrupt the harvest. A poem is as good as a raid for now. And Venina suggests a poem as well. A poem, a scurrilous poem! I like that. It is a bad time to raid, so we do not want to do a raid. Barngratis' poem was well received. Our warriors laughed when they heard it, and it soon spread among the other clans in Dragon Pass. The Stag Hearths became known as the Dirty Rag Clan. This year's harvest was a good one. Unfortunately, the sacred time rituals we performed for our animals had little effect. That is unfortunate. So it is dark season, and we could go on cattle raids, but there is a chance that we'll get turned back by the weather. So instead, let's go ahead and take a look at the map. So this is what we've got. Our neighbors, we've got the 6 brothers here. We've got the Osgorsi, the Brown Boar, White Horse, Wolf, Tadandling, Stag Hearth. We are allied to the Hendarti, I think is what those are. Let's go ahead and check... that's myths, that's the map. Alright, so we've got Blacktail the Bowl of Treasure. We've got 2 trade routes. One with the Boscovi and one with the Grey Dog. So that's not bad. There is a tribe already, the Kolemar tribe. It consists of the Grey Fox, the Turtle, the Genesni, Blue Spruce, and Black Rock. We are feuding with the Old Owl. Yeah, so alliances, we have the Hendart. Feuds, we have the Conthasos and Old Owl. Old Owls are up there. They're good ones to raid because of that. Conthasos are all the way down here, so we don't really care about them. Favors we owe to the Tree Brother, the Hendart, who are our allies, and the Grey Dog. So that's all okay. Favors due to us. The Boscovi, the Brown Boar, Genesni, Lanisi, or Levine. 6 brothers. Wow, there's a lot of favors due to us. And to Denling. Okay. But we want to go exploring. Let's actually choose someone else. Let's choose you. What is your... You got good bargaining, that's okay. Very good bargaining, and excellent. Let's see. Yeah, he's not on the ring, so we could definitely explore with him. Let's go ahead and do that. So there is a chance that someone who explores will get killed. Let's go ahead and choose 3 weapon thanes and 9 footmen. We'll go slowly, and if I don't move the cross, they'll just explore around here. So that's not bad. We'll do that. We were about to turn back for home when one of the party saw a strange gleam in a steep hillside. We climbed up and found a seam of rock containing many clear, sparkling gems of blue, red, and yellow. Very nice. It is dark season. So if we go to the crafters, so we've got a new entry here. Plain is red pottery, cloth, leather, bronze, jewelry, and goods. And fancy is gold, silver and gold items, weapons, fine cloth, tooled leather, furs. So let's go ahead and switch. Oh, take one of those off. Put one into gems. We'll go ahead and assign that. Your Carls get a rude shock when helping a cow give birth. The calf has 2 heads. The people are very frightened. The attending priestess of Aralda immediately destroys the deformed creature. Our leader suggests nothing. Our lives are ruled by omens, both good and bad, is what he has to say. Ophir says, shamans are strangers, and can't always be trusted. He suggests do nothing, a sacrifice to Aralda for protection from deformed cattle, sacrifice to Arax for protection from chaos, or send for Araxi warriors to scour your lands of chaos. Ongaren suggests, can't the rest of you handle these barn stall tragedies? Has no suggestions. Vastir suggests do nothing or sacrifice to Aralda. I don't think this is really any big problem. Rostico suggests that we send for shamans or send for Roxy warriors. We can hire someone to help us. Garnaneva suggests that we sacrifice to Aralda for protection from deformed cattle. And Venina suggests that we do nothing. It's not like it's a three-headed cow. Now that would be a cause for concern. Let's go ahead and sacrifice to Urox to protect from chaos. We will go ahead with 3 cattle and 12 goods. Godtalker said that we had failed to please Great Urox. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, it is storm season, so let's go raiding. Let's go get some more cattle. That's the wrong thing. Alright, a cattle raid. Oh, no. Gotta bump that up. Alright, let's go ahead and cattle raid. Alright, well, the Old Owl are ones that we are feuding with. Although, let's see what people suggest. If we send too many warriors, they will be spotted and have to fight. The wolves are the weakest of the nearby clans. Let's raid the Old Owls. If we send too many warriors, they will be spotted and have to fight. The Tedanlings are the weakest of the nearby clans. A wooden stockade would help protect our wealth if we're attacked. Luckily, we have enough warriors, and the morale is high. Let's not forget we still have a feud with the Old Owls. And let's not forget that we still have a feud. Old Owl, they're known for their early arrival in Dragon Pass. So if you click on the different groups, we'll learn something about them. Known for a large pig herd. Brown Boars are known for reforming bandits and outlaws. The Ernal Dori are known for their aggressive pursuit of trade. The Grey Fox are known for unrelenting hatred of the Pharaoh. They're in the Kolomar tribe. The Hendart, known for their fine horses, we're allied with them. Old Owl are known for their early arrival. Osgosi, known for careful planning. The Six Brothers are known for hunting prowess. Staghearth, known for their hatred of chaos. Dirty Rag Clan. Tedanling, known for a history of mad chieftains. And the Wolves. They're known for their large cattle herd. Well, I actually think that we'll go for the Tedanling. Why not? Let's send 6 and 10. Now let's go do 5 and 10. Get a nice even 15. The Tedanling Thanes met us at the Tula's border and asked us our business. We don't know how they knew we were coming, but we thought it best to salute them and return home instead of fighting their entire field. So that is unfortunate. But we can still do a cattle raid. We'll do it against someone else. And we'll go against the Old Owls. We managed to sneak around their patrols and bring home 32 cows without meeting any trouble. Very nice. News comes from our former clanmates in our old homeland, Hjortland. Minara, who is now chieftain of our old clan, says that the Pharaoh is even worse than we had predicted, and that the others may soon follow us to Dragon Pass. The Pharaoh openly consorts with trolls. Oh, well that is bad. Alright, last year, 33 babies were born. We initiated 20 children as adults. The clan has 9 more people, 51 more head of cattle, 12 more horses, and 28 more sheep than we did last Sacred Time. We produced 1,211 and ate 791 bushels of food. 106 were lost due to spoilage. Our crafters produced 52 cows worth of goods. Our market made a profit of 8 cows worth of goods. We want to keep getting this increased. Because having a lot of goods is just really, really useful. But that's where we're going to end our first episode. Long first episode because we had to make our clan, but now that we're into the game, the years will probably move pretty fast. I'm not sure how many years I'll do in each episode, but it'll be like 1 or 2 kind of thing, depending on how quickly they go. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.